Hey Virgo, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. We are going to do your reading for the second half of June. This will be from the 15th to the 30th. Love and relationships. Sometimes a few messages may come out as well. Other messages. Please keep in mind, guys, that this is a general love read, so it may or may not resonate. Just take what resonates when you find this video. Messages, please, Spirit, for the sign of Virgo, love and relationship, or any other messages that need to come through. What have you got for Virgo? Messages for Virgo. Pisces energy here with the High Priestess. Definitely going to take the one that flew out here, the Strength card. I'll keep, this is too many cards, guys. I'll keep that in mind, the Magician, okay? And I feel like that is kind of relating here with the High Priestess, the Strength card. Trying to find out something. You're trying to figure out something about somebody. Maybe there's some unanswered questions or something that you need to feel a bit... With the Magician that was there, the Strength card, it's definitely about finding your strength, okay? Finding the ability to go within, and a part of me wants to say here that some things you can't control, okay? Because you've got the Strength card here and that Magician. I'm just gonna keep that in the mix, even though it didn't fall out. It'll come out if it's meant to. And accepting things sometimes, Virgo, with this High Priestess that you may not get an answer to, or you may just not understand from somebody, but finding the strength within yourself to be okay and to stay confident, not second guessing yourself. Okay, so some of you may be wondering why, maybe wondering what happened here, second guessing, because it's like, was it something I said? Was it something I did? I thought that I was we were on the same page. Okay, so you're gonna have to use a little bit of your own guidance, a little bit of your own strength, inner strength and intuition, all right? Just to sort of see if you can understand where you played a role with this relationship or this person, all right? And where it took you. Let's keep going with the cards to see, because the storyline could, it's very fresh here. Let's see what we get. Two of Swords. Yeah, you are in this place right now where it's like you would like some clarity, okay? But you're coming across in a way that it's not very obvious. Like you may have requested or talked or asked about it, but it's like you're trying to stay stable and try to find your way through this, navigate this situation that you're with a person, but also looking for the truth, looking for clarity, because you're kind of torn between these questions, the Two of Swords, not being able to find an answer, a solution, or wondering what it is, like making a decision on the outcome, okay? It seems very, it's surprising to you. It's mysterious with this High Priestess, the unknown. Page of Wands, okay. Who's the Page of Wands? Why the Page of Wands? So you haven't gotten an answer from somebody, I don't know why I was going to say Pisces. Virgo, the Chariot with the King of Swords. Yeah, you didn't get an answer here from somebody. Somebody here has been sort of keeping quiet or playing cold, giving you the cold shoulder. I feel like this person, at least you feel like they moved on with themselves, okay? They didn't really explain a lot to you, Virgo. And what I feel with this Page of Wands is that you have interconnectedness with this person or their friends. You have connections between the two of you, and somebody's going to tell you like some intel. They're going to tell you, I know what happened, or I'm going to give you this. It's sort of like they're going to try to bring some relief to you. Somebody here has some good news for you, or maybe reassuring news with the Page of Wands, because I feel like some of you are second guessing. You're wondering what it is you did wrong, or you feel like it's you that is the issue, or you were to blame, because somebody here didn't communicate. They didn't say much. They kind of just moved on. I feel like someone hasn't explained themselves or given closure to this break. I feel like this is a bit of a breakup. It's like it was on a path. You were trying to sort of get on the same page with this person, get a sense of this strength, sort of try to build something with somebody. And for some reason, it's like they veered off. Why the Chariot? This is Cancer energy. Why the Chariot card here? Let me just get a little bit more. But you're going to get some kind of communication. If you don't get it from your person, Virgo, it's definitely someone that they know, or you know that, you know, it's a mutual connection. And someone's like, listen, I know what happened here, and, you know, explaining, giving you relief. The Six of Pentacles. See, someone's going to give you a helping hand here, to give you a sense of relief, to ease the questions that you have. It's like you need someone to talk to, but the person you were dating or the person you're connecting with isn't willing to talk, isn't willing to express or explain. They just were very maybe blunt about it and just saying, like, I just wasn't feeling it. I want to get one more here. This person wasn't forthcoming with you, but somebody is. Somebody's going to come in with this generosity of the Six of Pentacles. Somebody's going to give you information that's quite valuable to give you that relief, okay? The Chariot, so that you can also move on. This Chariot is about staying on your path, moving forward, and not feeling like you're stuck, or not feeling like your life or your emotions have come to a complete stop. So it's like this person may have moved on their way and gone on with their path. And it's like you will be able to as well. In the meantime, until you hear from this, either your person, well, I don't think you are, but somebody that they know, it's like just finding the ability to have acceptance for the things you cannot change here. Because that Magician was there, and it's like wanting to create, wanting to figure out, wanting to make something happen, find the answer to something. The Strength card is here. You want to find out and feel like, you just don't want to be left out in the cold. So you have to use your intuition in the meantime, and just have the ability to accept things for what they are. Virgo, I wouldn't be too hard on yourself, because I feel like you are questioning, trying to get to that answer with this Two of Swords, trying to make a decision on what it is that just happened. Eight of Pentacles. Some of you may have been sort of working at this, staying up all night thinking, trying to figure out the answer. Okay, I feel like this has been happening here with the Two of Swords. Eight of Pentacles, it's like you wanted to work things out or try to figure this out. Okay, don't overthink or exhaust yourself, Virgo, trying to worry or figure this person out. For some reason, they don't have anything to say. Page of Cups. See, there's a part of you, Virgo, that may be saying, like, I just wanted to talk to them. There's definitely a need for communication. I feel that maybe at some point, let's see with the Page of Cups, maybe at some point this person, or the person that's going to give you to talk to you about this, may sort of also drop a seed in their ear and say, you know what, maybe you should just share or give an apology or explain yourself to Virgo, to you. Why this Page of Cups? I also feel, Virgo, here, it's not that they didn't have feelings for you. It's not that they didn't carry emotion for you. It's just something switched. And for whatever reason, they're not telling you, but it doesn't go. I think that's why you're surprised. That's why you're kind of shocked, or that's why this feels like this mystery with the High Priestess, the unknown. Because the Page of Cups is sort of saying, like, they did offer you emotion, they did offer you feelings and shared love with you, or shared emotional times. And sometimes we don't know why people's feelings change. And sometimes they don't even know themselves. They just aren't able to communicate. Maybe they feel guilty. I feel like it's definitely the King of Swords. It's like they just don't have the ability to express why. It's kind of like they may have even be saying, it's sometimes like, it's not you, it's me. It's almost like a lame thing. Like they don't necessarily want to tell you the truth because they don't want to hurt your feelings. So they kind of thought, you know what, it's better they just veered off and sort of like with their tail between their legs almost. Like they don't want to tell the truth. They don't want to express their feelings. And that's why it's like you are going to get relief from somebody else, because I feel like people respected you, Virgo, in this connection because they see that you had good intentions. This is why you're left feeling so like left out in the cold. So somebody's going to provide you with a sense of relief or an answer or something. But I also think here that there is a possibility that this person may come back with some kind of an apology or express, because you may bump into them. So don't overthink or worry too much about this, Virgo, because I do feel that they did at some point have feelings for you at the very least. It's just accepting the fact that sometimes things change. That's a lot of cards, but they want to fall out. So yeah, the 10 of Wands, the Moon, and the Sun, okay? Again, this is totally telling me here that don't carry this on your back. Don't carry the burden and think that something that you did, Virgo. Don't contemplate whether or not, like, the emotions, okay? Whether it's something that you did or something that you didn't do. Okay, your emotions are a little bit confused right now, or it feels, again, there's a lot of sign here with the Pisces is about using your intuition, because what may seem like it is, this is the thing, you're racking your brain, you're carrying this around wondering why, and it's building on you, but it's like what you may think is not really the truth or not really the reality of it. It's not necessarily you, and it's not necessarily negative. I think you just want somebody to give you the clarity, to shed light on the situation with the Sun card. But ultimately, I feel it's definitely time to drop this burden, Virgo, if you haven't had the strength to do so, okay? If you haven't had the ability, don't allow your emotions to be up and down and, obsessing or overthinking. It's like there is a sense of overthinking and trying to figure out why. Again, in the very beginning, I sense that with that Magician card, the Strength, the High Priestess, you have to sometimes accept things the way they are. Sometimes we don't get answers. Okay? And to see that you did do the best that you could with this Sun card, there is going to be like a new opportunity for you. Things are going to open up and you're going to let this go. You will eventually let this go. I really feel that this Page of Wands is somebody in a connection that's going to come in and provide a sense of relief. And that's where this Sun card's going to shine. Someone's going to say, like, you know what happened? Whatever, right? Maybe they're not over an ex. Maybe they're not over somebody. Maybe they don't want to share something with you. Maybe it could be very personal that they don't necessarily want to hurt others or hurt you in this case. And sometimes that's the way people communicate, or that's the way they handle situations, is they just kind of run away and think people will forget about it, or think that they don't have to face their, fears or address things. Some people don't know how, or they can't address things. So they just think that by leaving or walking away and just ignoring, a lot of people do that. They ignore the truth. They ignore expressing what it is they're feeling. Because some people are afraid of hurting others. But it's almost like, take the good with this person. Take the good because they did show, I definitely see here, this is why you're surprised. This is why this is difficult for you. They did show you a lot of emotion at some point and share a lot of love with you, or share a lot of themselves. And then all of a sudden, this is why you're like, what? Like, they went silent. Okay? At some point, okay, the truth comes out. At some point, like, the truth prevails, right? The sun comes out, the truth prevails. And this person, I also feel with the Page of Cups, they may come in at some point down the road with a bit of an apology. And part of the timing of this situation, it's like you'll actually be better off when that happens, because you already have a little bit of insight. You already kind of know now. You're going to get some kind of feedback or explanation via a third party. So you'll be able to sort of apologize in a sense a lot easier, or you'll be able to understand why and why they didn't just tell you this themselves. So you're going to eventually maybe cross paths. They're going to have to, you know, if this is a half decent person, they're not going to want to carry the same burden here. Okay, this burden is on both of you. You're walking around wondering, where's the answer? Why can't this person tell me or share with me what the heck just happened? This person's also walking around with the burden of saying, like, I just left my Virgo and didn't even explain myself. Okay, so the truth will prevail with the Sun card. There is going to be like an aha shining moment, and it's like, oh, okay, now I understand. Okay. But right now, emotions are completely skewed. Because you're trying to guess, you're trying to figure out, you're guessing things. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to do your Archangel Raphael healing card. I feel like this Sun card is saying to close the reading off for you, because the truth will prevail. You will get an answer sooner or later. I think initially you're going to get something from someone else first. And that person may find out that you told them, and then they're like, let me explain it clearly, because that person may have missed details. All right, what message do we have for Virgo? Archangel healing message here. What do we got? One more shuffle. Good night's sleep. Whoops. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me to relax and sleep deeply. For I know that you are guiding, healing, and protecting me while I rest. That's the thing, guys. Don't lose sleep over this, which is what you're doing with this Eight of Pentacles. You're working all night, your mind. You're trying to figure out the answer. You're trying to figure out a solution. You're trying to figure it out. Just sleep on it. Let it be what it is. Accept the things you cannot change with people, and accept the fact for now you just don't have closure, but you will. All right? So just continue to get your rest, your sleep, and don't let somebody take up rent in your mind. Free rent, you know, as they say, free space. All right, Virgo, that is your reading for the second half of June. If you enjoyed that, please hit the like button, share your comments, and share the video, as well as subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate everybody's support, and I want to wish you guys a great day. I'll see you soon. Take care.